Hello everyone, it's Leo, and it's time to talk about episode 6 from Healing Good PreCure. This video is a little late than it usually is uploaded because I was in São Paulo this weekend. I had the best time of my life. I was in a musical festival, which was called Girls, and it had a women-only lineup of artists. It was incredible. I was able to see Little Mix for the first time, live for the first time. I love Little Mix so much. You guys have no idea. I'm such a big fan. And I was so happy to see them. They're perfect. Oh my god, my heart hurts even thinking about them. Jazzy, I love you. I love all of them. Even though Perry didn't come. She's sick. And I saw Kylie Minogue as well, which I'm a very big fan of. She's a diva. She is the elegance. She is the embodiment of elegance. I love her. It was an incredible, incredible show. And, I had a best time. And before I start talking about the episode, I just want to show you guys what I was able to get in São Paulo very quick. The first one was this Star Twinkle magazine. And it's one of those children's magazine with a very hard page. And this is from the time when they were, when Kurt Cosmo was entering the team. And they were discovering that Cosmo was... I forgot Nyatoran. I'm thinking about Nyatoran, but I forgot his name now. And we have Iwan. I just love those magazines, just for a collection purpose. There are lots of uni and blue cat images that are very nice, by the way. And, ultimately it just, it looks incredibly cool. We can see I love this attack so much with the twinkle stick. We can see the princesses. There's a page with the princesses they had gathered at that time. Not all of them, because they kept on gathering the pens. And it's just a great, very, very cute magazine. I just really liked it. And here's a Cosmo spread. And it was from the time when Cosmo was entering the team. I just love it. I just feel happy having more Star Twinkle stuff because Star Twinkle is so amazing and I miss it so much already. I also got this. I bought this, which is the Hugto Animage Special Edition. I got this actually last year in June when I was going to London. But as I was going to London, I bought this magazine when I was in São Paulo to take the flight, and I gave it to my friend for him to hold it for me because I wouldn't take the magazine to London with me. There is a very big and beautiful Hugto poster that came with this magazine. Let me show you. It's the same image from the cover, but it's a very beautiful image. I love this image so much. I need to put this poster somewhere because it just looks incredible. And there are also clear files from all of the Hugto cures. So it was like, I haven't met my friend since June last year. So we met in this event. He went to the festival with me. And so he gave me the magazine back. The clear files from all of the Hugto girls. And I just love it. Hugto isn't my favorite season, but I love it. And I feel like the designs of the cures are incredible. And... Mashiri. You guys know how much I love Mashiri. She's one of my favorite cures ever. I love her. Emiru, you're so amazing. Anyways, let's talk about episode 6 from Healing Good, which was a cute episode, even though it was strange in some parts. Anyways, this episode was focused on the fact that Latte now is going to be alone because Nodoka's mom is going to go back to work. And one of the things that was very nice was the fact that we were able to see that Nodoka's father is more of an architect, I think, and he takes care of the visuals of the houses and everything. And Nodoka's mom is a truck driver. Hello, breaking stereotypes. I loved it. It was so cool. And she was going back to work because Nodoka was now feeling better in their new house, in their the new city that they're living in. And so she felt comfortable enough to go back to work. And so, in this episode, we learned a lot of things about so many stuff. And one of them is Nodoka's mom stayed with Nodoka for a very long period of time because Nodoka was sick since she was a very young child, and so she had to leave work. So we get to know that Nodoka felt very dependable on her mom, and she understands how Latte is going to feel sad because of that, and she understands why Latte ran away for the first place, because she understands how Latte misses her mom. Her mom, which is not her real mom, but Latte really feels like she is kind of like the same as Teachinu is, because she is kind of her mom in this universe, in this dimension. I don't know how they're supposed to be called. And one of the things I liked about that first scene was the fact that we were able to see the girls interacting with Nodoka's parents. And so we see Hinata interacting with her father and Chiyo interacting with her mother. And so I like that they're giving Healing Good is being very expository. They expose things, they explain things a lot with dialogues. They're very explanatory, and so when that scene was happening, we had a place for Nodoka's father to explain himself, and then a place for Nodoka's mom to explain herself. Together, tied with the main characters. That is a nice thing. Because I feel like the Healing Good episodes, Healing Good as a whole, is being a very soft season. Very tender and calm season. Even in tense moments, they're very calm. And for the energy to go up, we need the mascots and Hinata. And sometimes I feel like the energy does not go that much up. And this is not a problem by itself at all. It's just another pace, a different type of pace that the season is going for. And because we have Chiyu and Nodoka that are very, very calm and they're very collected. But there is a very big and clear difference in both of them. Nodoka is more of a soft girl and Chiyu is more responsible. Chiyu she takes things to herself and she's calm as well, but at the same time she is full of attitude. Out of the three of them, Chiyu is the one with the attitude. Because when Latte went missing, and they found her, she was just there waiting for Nodoka's mom at her work. And then Chiyu was the one that went there and asked, is Hanagata-san here? She didn't even ask the girls, and she just went there because they needed to find her. They needed to find her Nodoka's mom. So that's one of the things I'm liking about Chiyu a lot. And so they discovered that she was in a strawberry plantation and they went there. And so we have the villains on the other side. Villains being villains, discussing and not getting to a straight point by themselves. Even though I don't really understand Daruizen so far. Out of the three of them, he's the one I understand the least. And one of the things that we were able to see in this episode is that the villains, they want to make the Earth a spoiled place because it's a better place for them to live like that. And I'm going to get on with that later, but when the villains were discussing, between themselves, Daruizen wasn't, giving a care in the world to the fact that there are 3 cures and everything. He doesn't care about anything. And after this episode, it seems that he took a caring for Queer Grace, which can be very dangerous. But ultimately, I feel like Daruizen is he is going to be the type of villain that, whatever. And so the girls went to that strawberry place, and when things one of the things that really Daruizen really scared me was the fact he hit Nodoka's mom just like that. Oh, you're bothering me, pah! And then she was just there laying, and I was like, girl, come on, take things down a little bit. And then Latte was feeling sad, and this is the part I didn't really understand in this episode. Latte, she wasn't feeling sad, she was feeling sick. And then the girls started running to go to the strawberry plantation. And then Nodoka couldn't keep up with the other girls. And then she said, you girls go first, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. No. Someone else said that, and Nodoka said, no, I'm going. And so, why? Okay, so we understand why Nodoka couldn't run. I can totally understand that. I can see that. But then, when you have a problem in somewhere and you know what's causing it, why don't you just transform before? And it's clear to see why that scene needed to happen. Because we needed a special and emotional moment with Nodoka saying, I'm not just going there because I'm a cure and I need to defeat the monster and I need to purify things. I'm going to go there because I need to protect my mom, because my mom was always there for me, blah, blah. It was a beautiful and touching speech from Nodoka. It was. And we needed that scene. I understand that. But the building for that scene did not sit right with me. They just had to transform by themselves, and then they could just jump there. Like this as cures. They could just go like this as cures. But they needed to put that scene somewhere, and they probably couldn't find another way, and then they had to create a scene like that. And so, like, kind of a little bit of bad writing there, I think, because I think they couldn't fit this scene some other way. And probably since they're very rushed at work. In Japan, we know how overworked people are. They couldn't think of another solution, and they probably didn't even have time to think about something like that. And so, when the cures got there, another strange thing: the man that was taking care of Nodoka's mom didn't even care. The show forgot about him at that moment, and like he wasn't even there. The show forgot about him, and the girls transformed and they started fighting. Which I think was probably the best fighting scene so far. It was very interesting. The way the girls fought. Animation-wise, it wasn't good. The animation isn't good. But we've seen that happen in Star Twinkle. The animation, it takes time, it takes money, and they probably don't have that. Toei has money, but it probably doesn't invest that much in random episodes of PreCure. And so, I do understand that animation wasn't good, but I feel like the idea was there. And the idea was pretty nice. The way they fought was pretty nice in this time. All the girls were able to do something. All the girls were able to, to create a situation in the fight. And I liked it. It was cool. And so in the fight, we also had a scene with Grace and Daruisen, which was bizarre. That scene with Daruisen spoiling Rabbiting and then spoiling Grace's face, it was bizarre. Are people still shipping Nodoka and Daruisen? And so, it was nice that Grace was able to break free from the spoiling because she just wanted to. She's strong as that. I loved it. And then both of them were going to confront each other, but the girls needed Nodoka. The girls needed Grace to help them, and so Nodoka just forgot about Daruisen and went to help the girls. That obviously sit on with Daruisen, and he found something interesting. Everything for him is boring. And then Grace did that, and he was like, And, when Daruisen was talking to Grace at that time, he told her that they want to spoil the Earth because the Earth feels better for them this way. And so what I could think of is, this connects so much with so many things that are happening in politics, and people are not really thinking about the well-being of most people. They just want to make what's good for them. And they're not really thinking about society. They're not thinking about people that are sick, or people that are unemployed, or people that are sub-employed, or people that, so many things. And, they don't care. And, Nodoka was there where's your empathy? She didn't say it like that, but, she was like, where's your empathy? You need to think about other people as well, And, ultimately, the fight was good. All the girls were able to, give a little kick to the fight. It was okay, and then they were able to purify the harvest spirit, and the harvest spirit gave them a bottle. And when the harvest spirit gave them a bottle, the healing animals were shocked, and they said the bottles are very important things for them, and they're very important things for the universe. And I honestly it was nice, Again, I feel like the animation could have done something different at that scene to bring things up more a little bit. But, the fact that now that they're building something and they're, giving something else to the season, it's very nice. To the plot of the season, it's very nice. I'm loving it. And also the episode ended with Yatunu there in the healing garden, feeling that the girls were able to defeat once more another Byogen. And, it's nice because, we know Yatunu's there, feeling things. She understands. She knows what's going on Earth. She knows that. And then she turns to this statue and talks to the statue that, those healing animals were able to find their partners and they're fighting. They're winning. They're purifying. And so, you know, this statue, I'm curious. I'm very curious because, you know, it has something big in them. And even though I do find very strange that Tatsu, since first episode, she's just lying there. And I understand there's not much for her to do, but, you know, it always feels strange to me how the people that are from the other dimension, they're just sitting there, just like the princesses were in Star Twinkle. You know, the girls were fighting, the girls were doing everything, and the princesses were there, sitting down on their thrones, doing nothing. But you know, it's all good. Episode 6 was very interesting. I think that they're bringing more and more stuff to the table. They're showing us more and more things concerning the season, which is very nice. And I'm liking how they're developing the characters, and they're giving everybody their chance to shine in the dialogues, in the fights as well. Good episode. Episode 6 was great. Anyways, please leave a comment with your opinions. Let's keep talking in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.